What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another watch along. It is the big one tonight. The Europa League groups, knockout stages begin for Tottenham Hotspur. We need to get into the quarterfinals. It's the first leg against Alkmaar. Sim is obviously out in Alkmaar, and I see you lovely people in the comments absolutely trolling me for losing my passport, but it is what it is. I'm here in the studio to cover the game with you guys today. We've got Amir with us. Come on, Amir, we've got to be confident tonight.
Mate, look, you know what? The thing is, I would love to come into this one thinking, yeah, we're going to go out there, we're going to get the result, 2-3-0, job done, come back to White Hart Lane and finish the job. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as that. You're looking at Alkmaar here, who are a very decent outfit. You know, they're experienced in the Europa League, Conference League. They've been around the block. Yeah, they don't usually go deep into competitions, but they're there or thereabouts. They gave us a good game at home, and I think away it's going to be very tricky out there tonight in Holland. And we were talking about, you know, the result, what we would like, and I think it's very simple. Any form of a win here, for me, it's job done.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm looking to.
Do you think a draw is a positive result tonight?
Positive, maybe no, but acceptable, yeah, because
take a draw back home.
Yeah,
yeah,
acceptable. Positive would be any kind of, you know, lead.
Yeah. Let's get into the lineups. Obviously, we've got Vicario in goal, Gray, Danso in the centre back position, Spence on the right, Adogi on the left, Bentancur, Bergvall, Madison, Sonny on the left, Johnson on the right. Matisse Tell keeps his position up top. So that means that Dom Solanke, Kuti Romero and Mickey van der Ven all make the bench today for the first time.
Wow. Unbelievable. Great to have them all back. You know, I'm hoping we will see them towards the latter stages of the game, maybe, you know, get a bit of running in the legs, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes towards the end for some of those guys. It's just nice to have them back, though, Ben. You know, we've been decimated, really, with injuries. There were times... January, it's like we had half a squad out pretty much. So it's lovely to have those guys back. We've got to be careful about how we put them back in, though. We don't want to just chuck them in.
And we've been burnt like that before, haven't we? Van der Ven's come back a couple of times, got injured. Romero, the same. We've seen them in injury. We've seen them in training. It's just like the never-ending revolving door. Now Kulusevski's injured, and you know you could have kind of predicted what was going to happen with Kulusevski, though, couldn't you?
Oh, come on, man! The guy he's been knackered for the last 2 months. It was bound to come. I think he needs a rest anyway. Hopefully, you know, he'll be right as rain for the. Hopefully, the latter stage of this knockout competition, because that's where we want to be. You know, we're Tottenham Hotspur. We always want to be in Europe. We always want to be winning these competitions. The Europa League is huge, and if you think about, you know, when we were kind of doing well back in the day, you know, we were getting to semi-finals, but we couldn't quite get over the line. We need to get over the line this season.
Such a big opportunity for us this season. Such a big opportunity. We're on the favourable side of the draw. We got Alkmaar in this one, who've already beaten, with a lesser team, by the way. We made a lot of changes that game when we beat Alkmaar at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. One of Ajax or Frankfurt in the next round, with potentially a Lazio in a semi-final. It's such a great route, but we've been here before, and we've said these kind of things before, and we haven't seemed to have made the Europa League final. So, I mean, I was discussing with Sim just like the kind of teams that have knocked us out the Europa League in the past, 20 years, let's say. And in the majority of those games, I would say probably 80%, 85% of those games we were heavy favourites for.
Unfortunately, it's
so we
true.
have to get the job done tonight. I think I'm confident that Spurs can win tonight, and I want to see Spurs stamp their authority early in this game. Alkmaar are a team. Since we last played against Man City, they've played twice. They played once in a semi-final of the Cup in Holland, taking them to penalties, winning the game. And then they lost on the weekend, obviously feeling going to penalties. So we are the more rested team. We've got top quality caliber on the bench. So we need to stamp our authority and go and win this game substantially. I really think that Spurs, I know, look, you're going to say maybe I'm a bit deluded, but RZ are a good team. I'm not discounting that. But I feel we're that much better than them. We can get the job done tonight.
I love that, Ben. And I love those fighting words, and I agree with the sentiment. I do think we have enough to get over the line. It's the question which Spurs turns up, because we've seen this season we can blow away teams. We blew away City, we blew away Villa at home, but then we've had performances where I'm thinking at home to Ipswich, Palace, Brighton, where we spunk a 2-0 lead.
This is it. This is do or die for Tottenham. This is our season.
You're right, but it's gonna be a tough game out there. It's gonna be a very tough game out there, and if we can kill it, today, what would that take? 3-goal lead, done.
Yeah,
3-goal lead and done. Look, that's a dream scenario. We were talking about our dream scenario. Even had Mikey Moore coming off the bench and getting his first European goal. That would be amazing. Something that I'd love to see. But that's dream scenario. I think in reality it's going to be a very, very tough game. Is Parrott going to start for them?
He's starting.
Oh,
he's starting, and obviously he's going to be chomping at the bit.
Of course he will.
Do the business
of course
against
he
us.
will. Show us.
I've had a complete blunder, by the way. I've had a complete blunder. I had in my mind kickoff was 5:30, and I was rushing you through your food because you were like, "What? We're going live already? What is going on? We should be going live only just now."
Oh, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do, Benny boy?
I've had a mare here, but we get to spend more time with the viewers. So,
That's it.
Nah, but Troy Parrott definitely going to be chomping at the bit. They got Coop Miners and Classy as a double pivot today, Alkmaar at home. And Classy is obviously a very experienced player, played in the Premier League. He'll know what Spurs are about. Coop Miners is the younger brother of the class midfielder that plays for the Dutch national side. They do have quite a few injuries going into this. Funnily enough, they've probably got more injuries than us. And ours are starting to clear up now. So I feel like when you're looking at the outlook of our season now, obviously we threw away the Carabao Cup, we threw away the FA Cup, but right here, right now, the injuries are clearing up for us at the most perfect time.
They are, and you know what? If stars are to align for us, and we do end up seeing ourselves out in Bilbao come May, there's a lot of things that need to happen for us to get there, Ben. And for me, it's taking it game by game. And, we've got Alkmaar here away. We get a decent result. We come back. We beat them. Then you're in the quarterfinals. Then you're really talking, and on to Ajax or Frankfurt. Look, I think they're both difficult sides. You know what I mean? Taking on Ajax, they'll want revenge for what we did to them in the semi-finals. And Frankfurt, I know they lost Marmouche, but still a very decent side. So just take it game by game in this competition. And look, it's great to have the players back. You said Solanke as well on the bench.
Yeah, so let's run through the bench. The bench is
great news.
Brandon Austin, Yves Bissouma, Mikey Moore, Wilson Odegaard, Pedro Porro, Cuti Romero, Pape Sarr, Dane Scarlett, Dom Solanke, Mickey van der Ven, and Alfie Whiteman.
Great
so,
news.
I mean, that is the best bench I've seen in a while from Tottenham Hotspur. You look at the attacking talent that can come on and change the game. Mikey Moore, who's already got previous against this side, he was brilliant.
Oh, he tore them a new one.
He was brilliant
Unbelievable.
in the game in the group stages against them. You got Wilson Odegaard, who's looked really tidy since he's come back. I think he looks like a top quality player. And Dane Scarlett, who I think as well has shown like spurts of quality, that he's got physical number 9 and the main physical number 9, which is Dom Solanke, who they're showing on screen right now. So it's a breath of fresh air to have these guys back.
I tell you what, I can't wait to see Dom up top again, because I think he brings so much to the way we play football, the way he holds up the ball. I know Tell's trying to do a job up there. He's obviously learning his trade. He's a young guy, but what Solanke brings to that team, I can't wait to see him back in there. And I was one that was quite hesitant about the signing.
We had a lot of conversations at the time, didn't we?
Yeah, I was really worried. But look, he's had decent numbers. Yeah, he does need to work on that, obviously, a little bit. But he has had a couple of spells out as well. So I can't wait to see him back in that team. As for tonight, we got Tell leading the line, and another player who, when we brought him in, I thought fantastic. This guy's really going to suit our way of playing. I thought he'd be utilised more as a winger. But needs must. I guess he's been stuck up top. I don't think we've seen the best of him in a Spurs shirt quite yet. But there's so much talent in there.
Best of him, far from it.
Yeah, far from it. Well, he got a goal in against Villa.
That was a great finish, but I'm sorry to say, but the last couple of games he's just been physically dominated as that number 9. He just hasn't been in the game whatsoever.
It's not his game though to play that, kind of hold up play the way Solanke does. That's not really his style. He'd rather be running, onto things and dribbling past players.
The problem is though, we are playing him like he is a Dom Solanke.
That's
the role we're asking him to do.
That's the issue. Is there someone else that may be better suited for that position? I would say maybe even Kulusevski when he's fit. We saw that.
Even a Dane Scarlett, I think.
Even a Dane Scarlett, yeah. Well, he's got a few more years on him, doesn't he, Dane? He's a bit more physical, so good shout. Decent shout.
One player who I think is going to absolutely smash it tonight, and that is our captain, our talisman, our leader, and that is Son Heung-min. Sonny boy.
Come on,
Sonny. He got rested against Man City over a week ago, 8 days ago now. He played the last 25 minutes, so he has got the most amount of rest in his legs probably out of anyone on the pitch today. Definitely more than anyone on the pitch today. So I think Sonny can take this game by the scruff of the neck. We've seen him perform against teams like Elfsborg and whoever it may be. Sonny is going to run them ragged tonight. I guarantee you that. I'm telling you, Sonny's going to score tonight as well.
Listen, I wouldn't put my money against Sonny. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, this guy is pure quality. What he's got in those legs, and against maybe a little bit of a slower defense in Alkmaar, shall I say? I
don't know about slower, but less physical.
Less physical. I think he could really have a good game. I'm just hoping as well he can. Because I think Tell needs a goal as well. I think if Sonny is providing down that wing and he can put in some decent balls as well to add to the goal, I think he can provide some assists for the likes of Tell. And, Johnson loves that back post. He's a back post merchant. Those goals, those little tap-ins, I could maybe see one of those as well today.
What do you make out of the fullback situation today? Because in the predicted lineup, we said Spence would start on the left and and Porro would start on the right. He's left Porro on the bench.
He has.
Do you think that signals that his maybe favoured choice now is Spence on the right and Udogie on the left?
I think it's more of a minutes thing with Porro. I think he's played so much football that Ange just thinks, you know what, Spence is doing fantastic. Udogie needs the minutes coming back from injury. Why not give Porro a little bit of a break? We'll stick Spence in there. And honestly, I've loved what I've seen of Jed this season. I think he's been a breath fresh air. He's been fantastic. He's providing an outlet on the wing. He's as well the link-up play. When he was out on the left, his link-up play with Sonny was really, really good. And he's obviously added a couple of goals in there as well. So, yeah, I think I'm excited to see Jed over there on the right this time.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because with Jed, he's had such limited game time on the right-hand side. He's usually been on the left because
he's always on the left.
The Udogie injury. And I feel like, I know it's a small sample size, but I feel like he has been better on the left than he has been on the right from what we've seen. I'm not saying he's better. He's a better left back than a right back, but I'm saying from what we've seen, the limited time that he has had on the right, he's actually been performing better on the left.
Yeah, maybe it's because he had that time to build that link-up play with Sonny, and he knows when to go, when to stay. Maybe he's still building that with Johnson on the right. We'll see how it goes tonight. That'll be a very little an interesting part of the pitch to analyse. I'm just hoping he can keep his head up, and because I really do think out of our whole squad, he's probably been, I would say, the most improved player. Maybe not the best player, but the most improved player.
Spence and Johnson. Someone's just mentioned it on the right-hand side. Nottingham Forest's right flank.
Literally.
Playing for Spurs in the Europa League in a massive game.
Literally. Come on, lads. Now, I'm really hopeful about that. Those two. I know Johnson comes in for a lot of heat. Ben, he's a young guy.
He's always there at the right time though to put the ball in the back of the net.
He is, and he puts in 120%, and that's all that I can really ask. I think obviously there's aspects of his game that can frustrate people.
Hell out of you, yeah.
They can, but you know what? The same was said about Dimitar Berbatov. Yeah. Oh, he's lazy. Oh, he's not interested. Oh, he walks around like this and that. Man, he was one of the best strikers I've ever seen play at White Hart Lane. You know what I mean? So I think we just got to be a bit patient with Johnson. Like you said, he's in the right place at the right time more often than not. And if you're actually looking at numbers, if we forget about the performances, numbers are pretty good.
You know what? With Brennan Johnson, I was saying this, that, look, you're 100% right. He can frustrate the hell out of you. But he's got an elite skill, and that is ghosting into the box and finding himself in the right place at the right time. And those attributes in a player cannot be ignored. When you're scoring the amount of goals that he's scoring, it's such a valuable asset for this football club to have. And don't get me wrong, we need another right winger to come into this club in the summer, and we need a top caliber one to come in. But the attributes that Brennan Johnson has just cannot be discarded. You know, he's a great asset to have in the squad, and whether he starts for us or whether he's an impact sub, he's going to get you goals.
100%. And I think maybe that's where his position kind of needs to be in the future, is that impact sub, you know, coming off the bench for 30, 35 minutes, injecting some pace into the game. We've seen him come off the bench and score. I think we've got to be a little bit more patient, especially with some of these younger guys that are a lot more influenced, shall we say, by the media sphere and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just give Johnson a bit of patience, guys. He's going to come through. He's a young guy learning his trade, and look, how many goals has he got this season? Is he already on 13, 14?
So in the Premier League, he's got 9.
Yeah.
In the Cups,
Overall,
he's got 2. And in the Europa League, he's got 3.
So that's not bad.
Yeah.
14 goals total. That's not bad at all. You know what I mean? We're only in March, so you know he should be aiming for 20. That's what I would be saying to him.
What an unbelievable return!
Yeah, that's what I'll be saying to him. So, you know, hopefully he does well tonight. Another player that I'll be keeping a very keen eye on today is my man Lucas Bergvall.
Oh, player. I love this guy so much.
Man. Oh, honestly, like the kid's 19 years of age, something like that, and he's just balling out in the Premiership, week in, week out now at this stage. The goal against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, unbelievable finish. He's got it all. He likes a challenge. He gets stuck in there. And I honestly, I can see this guy going from strength to strength. Can't say anything more about Lucas. Honestly, what a player we have on our hands.
Well, the time has come, Amir. 4 minutes to go till kickoff. What is your score prediction?
Come on. So I'm gonna be cheeky, and I'm gonna be a bit greedy. I am going to go for a 4-1 demolition.
4-1 victory to Tottenham Hotspur.
Demolition.
Come on. That's what I like to hear.
Come on.
A greedy Amir. That's the kind of Amir that we love to see.
Do you know what it was as well? I was thinking about that question before, and I was thinking, 2-1's the safe option, But nah, I can feel a good performance coming on here. I'm really positive. We've got a lot of freshness in the legs. We've got our boys back on the bench. We got Sim out in Holland with the rest of the crew, and yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Come on.
Sonny is leading the Tottenham boys out onto the pitch as we speak.
Come on.
My prediction for the game today is going to be just one down from Amir. I'm not as greedy as Amir, but I'm still quite positive and quite confident that we can get the job done. I am going for 3-1 to Tottenham, and I'm going for a big performance for Son Heung-min tonight. I'm telling you, Sonny's going to have a worldie, and it is going to put Barry in the mud after Sonny sends us through today. I see you, Barry, in the comments saying, what are you doing in the studio, Ben? Should be you in the studio, Barry, that's for sure. But
he's stuck in the mud. He's stuck in the mud.
He couldn't get out of the mud. He couldn't get out of his house because he was just too stuck in the mud. Because he knows Sonny's going to have a worldie tonight. But I want to know your score predictions. I want to know where you're watching from as well. And let's be positive. Let's cheer the boys on. And let's take a victory into the home leg next week at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's crack open these beers, Amir.
Come on. To a win away, come on. Come on, my son. Come on. Come on, you Spurs. It's about getting the job done today, isn't it, Ben?
Alan Jacob George saying 8-0 Spurs.
Come on, that's it. I thought I was being greedy.
There's greedy and there's delusion. It's all right to be greedy and delusional before kickoff. That's what I say.
Indeed, indeed.
Handshakes are being done. Kickoff is just 2 minutes away. Someone says, do a commentary as good as Sim does. I mean, no, I don't think anyone can do commentary as good as Sim does. Let's be real.
He's on another level.
So it's worth noting Muller Wolf at left back and Geordie Classy, their captain, in the middle of the park. If they do get booked, they will be suspended for the second leg. So their team is Owusu Uduru in goal, Makima, Ghost, Bintera, Muller Wolf, Classy, Burmeister, Koopminers in midfield, with Poku and Lahado supporting Troy, former Tottenham boy, Troy Parrott up top. And he is most definitely going to be chomping at the bit. This is a big night for Troy Parrott.
Huge night, huge night. He's going to be wanting to show the Spurs what they're missing out on. He's been obviously scoring a lot of goals out in Holland, going well for him out there. So we better keep a keen eye on him. Actually, he's going to be a handful.
Geordie Classy and Sonny just doing the captain's handshake and coin toss before the game. Looks like, have they done the coin toss? I think Sonny won that.
I think
They're about to do it now.
Come on, Sonny.
Here's the coin toss. Oh, Sonny's lost it. 1-0 Alkmaar.
It's all right. We'll win when it counts, Ben. Don't
exactly.
worry.
You beat us in the coin toss. We'll beat you in the game.
It's the only thing they're going to be winning today.
Plasma saying 6-1. Sparky saying watching from Australia 3-1 Spurs.
Come on, the Aussie Spurs.
Donna Newbold says Spurs 10-0. Dom 25 says 3-0 Spurs. Faye Smith saying 5-0 to Spurs. A lot of confident Spurs fans out there tonight. And it's worth noting as well with Spurs, if Bentancur and Bergvall get booked, they'll be suspended for the next round, as well as Bissouma if he comes on and gets booked off the bench.
Mate, looking at that bench, it looks like as strong as the first team.
That's what I'm saying. It's the strongest bench I've seen in a while.
It's crazy. Come on.
I don't know about it. Is this the strongest bench that we've ever had?
Possibly,
Ever.
mate. Possibly.
Like,
this is mad. Van der Ven, Solanke,
Romero,
Mikey Moore, Dane Scarlett. It's crazy. Great bench.
But big up to 1,074 of you in the comments. Smash that like button all the way to big victory for Spurs tonight in Europe. Let's get to a European final.
Come on.
And it starts here tonight in the last
road
16.
to Bilbao, guys. Come on.
The road to Bilbao is on. And Bergvall's going to take the centre.
Got to have a fast start here, Benny boy.
And we have kicked off, people. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on.
This camera's a bit small. I can barely see the player on the far side. Right, here we go. Danso's on the left of a back two. And Maddison's just lost the ball in a fairly dangerous area. Koopminers challenging and Maddison just wins it back. And is that a throw on to Spurs? I think Maddison's won that.
Looked like a foul on Maddison to me.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? I mean, Maddison he draws so many fouls throughout a game always, doesn't he? Consistently.
He'd be one of the most annoying players to play against, wouldn't he, Madders?
No matter however he's impacted the game, he's always drawing those fouls. He's always making himself a nuisance, no matter how he plays.
Bergvall.
A bitty start to this game.
Alkmaar with a bit of possession though now.
They're attacking down our right-hand side now. Geordie Classy on the ball. Who plays it in to Goes. Goes out to the right-hand side to Makuma. Out wide. And that's great challenging there from Destiny Adogi. Great harassing from Destiny. And he forces Alzed back. But here they come again down the left-hand side. Out wide. Here's Troy Parrott.
Oh, well done,
Archie Gray. Troy Parrott
defending.
can't get no spare change out of Troy.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful play there by Archie. Just looking for an outlet, those Spurs. Alkmaar winning it back. That's it now. Go on, Lucas. Spread the play. Who's there with him? Udogi on the ball now. Spreading it over. It's going to be Captain Sonny. Playing it in the middle to Maddison. Rodrigo to Madison, sorry. Bentancur. Now Spence is on the ball.
That's it. That's lovely play.
Oh, got a nice little link up with Johnson. It's a nice little spell of possession here. Just what we needed. Bit of control in the game.
The doggy to Bergvall. All the way back to Danso. Spurs pushed high up the pitch now with only Gray and Danso in our own half. Now Bergvall.
This is where we need to be a bit smarter with our passing. Sonny there, just trying to do what I was kind of alluding to there. Trying to play a ball in to tell. Trying to split the defence. Yeah, you know, it's one thing that I think we have lacked a little bit this season. A little bit of invention, a little bit of guile. Especially when Madison was out for those few months.
Right, here's Lajado down the left-hand side. He plays it outside to Wolf.
Nearly.
And the first chance to Alkmaar. Troy Parrott thinks he's won a corner. He's actually incensed he's won a corner. But the referee has pointed to a goal kick, much to his dismay. First kind of little warning signs there for Alkmaar.
It's a very decent ball in. It's to a very dangerous area.
Yeah, that is a very, you know what, that's a good chance, actually.
It's a great chance. You need to be alert to that. Archie Gray just knocking the ball back to Big Vic. Big Vic spreading the ball over to Danso.
Jed Spence actually having his European debut tonight.
Yeah, because he was out of the squad, wasn't he, for the group stage?
Spence tries to touch it away from Classy, but Classy's still on him, but he beats him well and he wins the foul. Well played, Jed. We need to get that Classy booked.
That's exactly what I was thinking there, because that's half a yellow there, what you done.
You know what I mean? Like, if he gets booked, one more and he gets booked, then he's out for the next leg. And a potential sending off later in the game.
That's it.
Right, here's big Kevin Danso.
Hopefully Madison will draw him into a few silly challenges.
Tell's dropped deep here. He's on the halfway line. He's picked up the ball. He's played it to Rodrigo Bentancur as he makes his way up the field. But here's Lucas Bergvall. Out wide to Brennan Johnson, to Spence, back to Johnson, Bentancur, Bergvall. Spurs just patiently trying to pick a moment, but Bergvall's lost the ball, and here come RZ. And it's a foul.
Yeah, I think Bergvall's he's missed the ball and kicked the player there.
It's interesting why the ref blew there, because RZ were on a kind of counter-attack.
There was an advantage, yeah. He took a bit of a nasty one there from Bergvall.
I mean, there's no malice in that. He's going for the ball.
Yeah. It's not a dangerous challenge or anything like that. But
it's just one that's going to hurt.
Sore one.
It is going to hurt. Yeah.
One. He'll be all right. Come on, get up.
But no real team have started at a million miles an hour. I think both teams just trying to feed each other out at the moment.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nervy start, I would say, from Spurs. Alkmaar with a decent opportunity.
Keeping an eye on the other games that kick off early tonight in the Europa League, which is FCSB against Lyon, Fenerbahce Rangers, Sociedad, Manchester United. Funny enough, all of those games are on the opposite side of the draw to us. But later on, I'm sure we'll be watching Ajax Frankfurt with intent, as they could be if we go through our opponents in the next round.
Who would you fancy?
Out of them two,
yeah.
I think I prefer to play Ajax, to be honest.
Really?
I think so. Frankfurt having a very good season.
They are, but they just lost Marmoush.
True.
Best player. There
has been a goal in Turkey, and Rangers have taken the lead against Fenerbahce.
No way. Jose, what's going on?
Right, the play has restarted here, and it's a throw on to Spurs. That Jed Spence is going to pick this one up and take it.
He doesn't look right, does he? He's still limping.
Walking a bit gingerly there.
Look, can we take advantage? It's like they've got 10 men now. He's limping around on the pitch.
Come on, let's progress the ball quickly, and here's Bergvall.
They're really trying to press us here, Alkmaar. Very high press.
Play out this press, Tottenham. Oh, well played, Rodrigo Bentancur. Lovely back heel.
Beautiful ball from Bergvall.
Outside the
boot.
boot.
Gorgeous.
Come on, let's take advantage, Tottenham. Let's take advantage. Madison.
Who's helping him?
Come on. I want to see movement, Tottenham. I want to see movement.
There's space there. Maddison looking inwards. Here's Tell. Just chipping the ball over to Brennan.
At first I was thinking, what are you doing, Tell? But that was actually a nice ball. Johnson, Spence, Tell. Tell's already got himself a bit more involved in this game in the early stages. It's Jed Spence on the ball now. Bergvall. Bentancur. Jed Spence heavily involved in these opening exchanges. And
he's just stopping to...
it's the injured guy.
Yeah.
He's done. Yeah, he's down. He's done. It looks like they're going to have to take him off early doors. Another injury in the Alkmaar camp and another injury potentially in their forward line, which is not good news for them.
Looks like he couldn't take a little kick from Bergvall, could it? Could he?
Looks like Cassius. Who's Cassius? Denso Cassius is coming on, 22 years of age, for Lajado. Who's also 22 years of age. They've got a very young team, RZ.
How are they going in Holland? Are they in the
They're
top?
like 6th, I think.
They're not great.
They're 6th, but like they're 1 point off 4th. But they're in the cup final as well. Who's that down for Spurs?
Got a player down here.
Who is it? Maddison?
I think it's... Oh, he's back up now. Is it Rodrigo? Is it Madders?
All right, here's Brennan. Bergvall.
Come on, Lucas.
Spence. Spurs just passing it around kind of in the middle third of the pitch, but no real penetrating passes yet.
No.
Here's Maddison trying to orchestrate the play. And he
try and
plays
get the
all
ball
way
wide.
back to
Try
Gray.
and get the ball wide and then into the box.
Spence. Brennan Johnson again. We're finding it hard to break him down.
He's going the wrong way, Brennan. You're going the wrong way. This is what teams do to us, though, don't they? They come with a very set, rigid formation.
Yeah.
Break us down, and they want to hit us on the break. Because look, we can knock the ball around, the halfway line for fun all day long. We've got to do something with it. Come on.
Still only 10 minutes in, so no need to panic just yet, but that's a poor ball.
There's just a lack of urgency a little bit in our play, though, Ben, which does worry me.
Oh, my God. Here's Alkmaar on the edge of our box. Out wide. In. Oh, my God. That is terrible defending, but a really good chance there from Alkmaar. They've had the 2 best openings of the game so far, and that is warning signs because we gave them the... Look at the amount of space we gave them out on that left-hand side. They've got another player out injured, which is Cassius. I believe he's
the guy that just came on.
He's the guy that just come on, but that chance all came from a really poor Danso pass. He was trying to find Maddison, and Cassius kind of injured himself as crossing the ball for Poku. And Poku, I don't know if you remember, he's the guy that gave us all those problems in the first game.
He was handy. It was a very decent chance, Ben.
It was poor execution, but it was a really decent chance, yeah.
We're a bit slow out of the traps here, Spurs. 10 minutes in and we haven't really created much. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get up the pitch. Spurs just trying to play it out the back
that's
here.
Lovely from Sonny. Come on, Danso. Oh, lovely. Spurs trying to play out the press here. Now, we kind of had with Matisse Tell. Tell!
I thought he lost it there. Managed to hold on to it somehow. Now it's Spence.
Gray. To Danso. Out wide to a doggy. Down the line to Sonny, who finds Bentancur, who just played the one-time pass.
It's a bit
try to find over the top. He wins it back, but only as far as an RZ Alkmaar player, and they can play it out the back. All the way back to their keeper, Brennan Johnson. trying to run in there. And Spurs win the ball back from a loose ball from the pass from the keeper. Danso.
We need to speed it up a bit. Speed up the passing a little bit. See if we can work this ball wide to Sonny. Get him in the game a bit.
I think from the few little touches Sonny has had so far, he's looked pretty sharp.
He has. We just need to get it down there a bit more.
If you look at that, 76% possession. With their 24, they've probably created the best openings.
100%. Look, we're not really managing to find players in dangerous areas. We're just kind of comfortably knocking the ball around safely in the middle of the park.
Yeah. We're just trying to wait for like the most perfect opening instead of trying to force it a little bit. But maybe to be a bit more patient is the way to go. Frustrate them a little bit.
Maybe. Archie's done well there. Danso just clearing the ball. Second ball won by Alkmaar. Lofted high into the air. Rodrigo battling for it. Alkmaar have it out here on the wing. It's a decent little ball in. Well cut out. Spurs just hoofing the ball back straight into Alkmaar's possession. A bit rushed.
A super chat here from Phil P. He says, Ben equals a bingo hero plus a passport zero. Woo! There's only ever one winner, Phil P. Only ever one winner, and you know who that is. But big up to you, Phil P. Thank you very much for the super chat. 14 minutes gone here. Spurs haven't really tested Alkmaar as of yet.
No. I would even go as far as saying we haven't laid a finger on them yet. We haven't had a shot or even anything. And this is where there are elements of Ange ball that do frustrate the living daylights out of me. I'll be honest with you, Ben.
Oh,
but here we go.
Go on, Archie.
Go on, Archie. Go all the way.
Oh, it's a poor ball.
Brennan's just going to...
It's a poor ball, Archie. Come on, man.
Not used to being that far up the pitch.
He should be, though, because he's a central midfield at the end of the day.
Can't wait to see him actually play there. But yeah, there are elements of Ange ball that can frustrate me, you know. Especially, there's some games where we haven't created anything, and it's like, you know, supposed to be attacking football.
Oh, here we go. Brennan Johnson. Great ball to Sonny. He's going to have a crack. Deflects off the RZ defender and straight into the arms of the keeper. Is that our first shot of the day? Yeah, that's our first shot.
Sonny trying to make things happen.
Here we go. RZ coming out and playing out the back. Yeah. Not the greatest game of football in these opening 15 minutes, not going to lie.
No, it's not. It's not been a great watch. But hopefully we'll manage to inject a bit of life into it. Go on, nick it there. Ah, come on.
RZ coming down the right-hand side, trying to venture into the centre, but Bentancur wins it back, but only as far as Geordie Classy. And here comes Coop Miners. Out wide,
Good
Jed
block.
Spence gets the block. And is that a throw-in or a corner?
Throw on. Spence doing well there.
I think it's a corner. Is it a corner?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a corner.
It has gone out for a corner. It's going to be dangerous.
Here we go. Coop Miners is going to get this corner in. First corner of the game. 17 minutes gone. Here it comes. It's a good ball to the back post. Troy Parrott
my
wins it. Oh, and
God.
it's 1-0 to Alkmaar.
That is one of the worst own goals I've ever seen.
Oh my God, Bergvall, what have you done?
That is one of the worst own goals I've ever seen, Ben.
Jesus Christ, Lucas, man. What have you done?
I didn't mean inject life into the game by scoring an own goal.
Jesus, man. What is that? It's like such a weak header from Troy Parrott back into the mixer. I mean, it wasn't a header. It was just... Oh. He's just sliced it into his own net. Oh, that is really poor, man. Spence did his best to try and save it on the line, but there's no saving that. Jed Spence has just sliced... I mean, Lucas Bergvall has just sliced this into his own net. Vicario goes straight up to him and says, don't worry about that. Just keep going. Keep that mentality. I want to see you respond in a good manner, Bergvall, man. 18 minutes gone. We're 1-0 down here. And it's a shocker.
Free cone goal. It's a free cone goal.
Yeah, it is a free cone goal.
It's a free cone goal.
And it's such a shame that it has to come from Bergvall. That's the thing.
It's like when Dragu got sent off, you know, for when he first got his start. It's like the kid can't catch a break. But look, he has to keep his head up now and focus on his performance.
Oh, keep your head up.
Come on, Lucas. Don't worry. Come on.
Oh, child of mine. Things are going to get better. Come on, Spurs. Go at them now. Come on. Oh, my God. And here come Alkmaar. Good defending from Spurs. And now Bentancur. Get it away, man. Fucking hell.
Ugh. Not the start we needed, Ben. Not the start we needed.
Architects of our own downfall once again.
Same old story, isn't it? But look, it's how you pull yourself up after these situations, you know.
A long way to go in the game. Let's just dust ourselves off and go again. Come on.
It. That's
Come on,
it.
Lucas.
Go on, Lucas.
Redeem yourself,
Sonny's
son.
there. Sonny's there. Go on, Sonny.
Find Sonny.
Go on, Sonny.
Sonny out on the left-hand side. Plays it into a doggy. A doggy wins the corner, does he? No, he doesn't. It's a goal kick to Alkmaar.
That's better, though. You see what happens when we move the ball quicker? We don't want to hold on to it for too long.
Create that space, man.
That's it. Sonny was in acres of it. You just got to find him. Spurs trying to press here, but they're just taking their time with the goal kick. Keeper's going to look to go long now instead of going short. Got to win that, Archie. Well done.
Go on, the doggy.
Oh, you can't lose it there, though. Where's he going?
Oh, come on, Spurs.
Come on. Alkmaar now. Just knocking it around the back with ease. Well done, Archie. Lucas Bergvall now in the middle. He's wriggled away from one. He's got Sonny to the left of him. He's going to use him.
Come on, Sonny. Oh, tackled.
And their ball.
And their ball as well. Just nothing going for us at the moment.
Nothing.
But I'll tell you what, Bergvall, he's had a few positive touches since that own goal. I like the response from him.
He has. He has. And look, hopefully he'll continue with that. You know, you can't let that get to him.
Right, and he won't. He won't. He's got a top head. He's got a top mentality about him. 18 years of age. It's easy for an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old to absolutely crumble when that happens to you. And I don't think he's done that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, it just gets worse and worse every time. It's such a poor kind of lump into the box from Troy. It's going nowhere.
It just needs to be cleared. That's it. It's your standard kind of hoof it clearance, isn't it?
Come on, Tottenham. Troy Parrott's gone off with a bloody nose. And he's back on the pitch.
That's it. Come on. Nice.
Lovely touch from Bergvall into Johnson. Bergvall again. Johnson finds Bentancur. Finds Johnson in space.
It's the right idea, though. Come on, lads. That's the right idea.
It's a throw.
It's better.
Spurs looking brighter. It's going to force them to come out and play a bit more now. Danso. Oh, where's Danso going here?
He's doing a VDV.
He goes into the box to Danso. Tell. Spence. Is he going to have a crack? No, he thought about it. Here's Johnson. Spence with the run. Oh, puts the ball in the box, but the keeper claims it. It's a lot better, Tottenham. A lot better. Come on, Spurs.
Well done, Jed.
Goal before half time and we're cooking.
Nice little link-up play with Ben Johnson there. Brennan Johnson, sorry. That's what I want to see more of, Brennan. Just
if he just cut that back a little bit more, Tell was there. Oh, but here comes Poku and RZ Alkmaar. He's one-on-one with Archie Gray. Spence is back covering over behind him. Poku plays it back.
Archie Gray did really well there, just forcing him back because he was exposed.
Yeah. He was exposed, but he did have Jed covering him as well, though.
Get into him, Spurs. Oh, brilliant play from Alkmaar here. Lovely bit of interplay.
Parrott in the box.
Good block.
Shifts and shot. Archie Gray, well played. Poku scoos it wide. Goal kick.
It's not looking good, Benny boy.
We're coming under a lot of pressure when they come forward. Don't like what I'm seeing here. Great defending from Archie Gray.
We need some of these players to step up and grab this game by, the scruff of its neck. Seriously, come on, guys. We're back in Europe on the knockout stage. It's a huge night. Can't be letting. We can't go down like this to Alkmaar. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on, boys. The ref's just having a word here with Tell.
Right, 25 minutes gone now already. And it's a terrible ball from a doggy who finds Poku. Classy. RZ on the attack again.
Well done, Lucas. Now win it, Sonny.
No.
Oh.
Foul. Maddison draws a foul once again. Brennan tries to turn. It's awful.
Not there, Brennan. Not
Breezes
there.
past Bentancur, but he comes back. Oh, I thought he won the ball there, but he doesn't. Poku finds Parrott. Oh, my God. They're running rings around us a little bit here.
They're all over us.
Jesus, man. What is going on?
They're all over us.
Classy.
Good challenge.
Spence gets it away.
Spence shouting at his other player. I don't think we've woken up to this game, to be honest with you, Ben. 25 minutes in, we haven't laid a glove on them. They've had 3 of the best chances. Out of the 3 they converted.
Well, we had to convert it for them, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Come on, Bergvall. Bergvall charging forward. Not many options.
Well,
Here's Tell, though.
Come on, Tell.
Come on, Tell. A bit fortuitous to find him, but here he is. Oh, and he loses the ball.
I'm going to walk straight into the defender. What are you doing there, Tell? Come on. Bit of guile. And Alkmaar come again. This press that isn't working for us, Ben. That we're pressing to nobody and they're just easily just playing around us. We're not even pressing properly. It's not working.
We haven't pressed properly in a long time. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Espen Anderson with the super chat saying that first own goal kind of describes us as a club. Yeah, not wrong, to be honest.
I'd have to agree.
And the super chat here saying speaks volume that Bergvall is our best midfielder. The other 2 need to give their heads a wobble. He is our best midfielder. That's a harsh reality. A 19-year-old has come in, an 18-year-old has come in from the Swedish league, and he's come in and he's the best midfielder at the club. Which is mad when you think about it.
It is.
Spence.
Go on, Spence.
He does well to ride the challenge and does well to find Bergvall, who finds Johnson, wins a corner for Spurs.
Bit better.
Come on, Tottenham.
Come on. Thing is, these corners, you need someone who can head the ball. When you've got Harry Kane in the team, you know you've got someone who can head the ball. Who's going to head the ball for us in with these corners?
Danso.
Come on, Danso.
Big Kevin Danso. Come on.
He actually came close, didn't he, to one of the other games? Benton was pretty good in the air.
Danso had like our only efforts on goal in that. Was it the Man City game?
Mm. Now, Rodrigo does like a little header every now and again as well.
All right. Corner to Tottenham. 28 minutes in.
It's going to be whipped in.
Brennan Johnson's tussling there with Burmeister.
Come on, James. Good ball in. It's whipped in. Near post.
Oh, another corner?
No.
Nah, goal kick. Bergvall is certain it should be a corner. Troy Parrott saying someone was tugging his shirt. Hush your mouth, Troy. Remember where you came from.
Isn't it? Remember your roots, Troy.
That's well played from Archie Gray again. I think Archie Gray's having a really good game in defence.
Oh, lovely bit of skill from Bergvall there, but he's just lost out. Oh, well, one back. Alkmaar just a bit feistier in the challenge here. Just wanting it a little bit more than Spurs.
I really like what I've seen from Bergvall, though, since that own goal.
Mm. Yeah, he's not let it affect him.
He has, in a positive way.
Mm. It's almost made him want to play even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another goal in Turkey. Fenerbahce have got a goal back. An equaliser. It's 1-1. And also Lyon have taken the lead out in Romania.
Decent side, Leon.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely
ball. Go on, Sonny.
Go on, Sonny.
Attack
Just
your man,
take him
Sonny.
on.
Attack your man, Sonny. Shift in, shoot. Oh, blocked from the defender. But that's the right idea, Sonny. That's what we like to see. Being direct. And here come RZ. He's got the freedom of the park here. Where's the midfield? Come on. Oh, my God. Troy Parrott's 1-1 with the keeper.
What a save.
Vicario just gets enough on it to go
What
away
a save.
But where was the midfield there?
Do you know what?
Tell me where the midfield was.
They were all just strolling around from that last attack that we had. They were all they were all guilty of it. They're all just strolling around, not doing anything. We're lucky not to be two down here, Ben. We are holding on. I don't want to go too, but this has been a very, very disappointing performance so far, and we are lucky Troy Parrott was, not got his scoring boots on there, because that's a 1-on-1. That should be a goal.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10,
isn't it?
it's a sitter. It's a sitter. He'll be kicking himself if he didn't score. Should be 2-0 Alkmaar.
Here comes the corner.
Why do they do this to us, Ben? Why?
Coop Miners.
Every bloody time.
Troy Parrott. That's awful from Troy Parrott. It's a goal kick from Tottenham. Take it quickly, Tottenham. Come on. Show some energy. Show something.
Do you know what? I'd take off 3 players at half time. That's what I would do. I'd take off 3 of them. I'd take off Maddison. I'd take off Johnson. I'd take off Tell. I put Sonny up top. I'd shake it up, because this is just the players that we've put out there are just.
Get Dom Solanke on the pitch.
Yeah,
now.
get Dom Solanke on the pitch. It's just not good enough, Ben. It really, honestly. I come here pumped up thinking we can do something out in
Every
Holland.
game,
Every
man.
time. Every time.
Bentancur to Bergval, Gray. And again, though, it's the same characters stepping up for us, though. Bergval, Gray, Spence. You know? No one else is really performing that well.
Who wants the ball?
Come on, Matters. That's a foul.
Keep going, though. Keep going. That's it.
Come on, Matters.
Sonny's there.
Come on, Matters. That's it, Matters. That's a free kick.
And a yellow. And a yellow. How's that not a booking? Maddison doing well there. Why is he not running at players like that all the time?
He should be.
Why is he not doing that?
It's ridiculous, man. He's got so much quality, James Maddison,
I
man.
swear. Just annoys me. It's like he turns it on when he wants to, and then other times he just goes missing. Who's taking a pop here? Do you think it'll be James?
I think it's going to be Sonny, maybe?
Sonny?
Well, Madison's got the ball in his hand. Sonny's too nice in these situations. He just lets whoever asks takes it.
Yeah.
I want Sonny to take these opportunities. In my opinion, Sonny's the best at it in the squad.
He's left it alone. He's left it for Madders. Come on, James. Pull one out of the hat. We've seen him do it this season.
Come on, Madison.
Come on, James.
It's James Maddison short to... Oh, they fucked that one up. Oh, my days. What is that? That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking. They tried to be clever with some stupid routine and they completely cocked it up.
If you're going to do a routine, at least get a shot off and test the keeper.
What
that was exactly, I have no idea. I've seen kids in under 11s do better.
I've done better than that.
Mate. Shocking. Sonny, though, he is in a bit of space over there, but cut the ball back the other way. Archie Gray looking for Spence. Spence trying to progress the ball forward. He's found Bentancur. Lucas Bergval.
Sarball.
Come on, lads. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Sonny, call for the ball. You're in acres of space. Want the ball. You doggy now. It has come over to Sonny. He needs a bit of help, though. Ball's come all the way back to Danso. Archie Gray. Got to get up the pitch, Spurs. They're all over us. Alkmaar in here again down the...
Koopman is in and Archie Gray is there yet again to clear the ball. Tell wins a free kick.
Done
Spurs
well there,
can get
Tell.
up the pitch.
It's done well there, Tell. Just holding on to it.
I'm sorry, that free kick, man, was just a joke. Such an opportunity. They're showing it again. He passed it to Sonny. Sonny, I don't know. It seems like Maddison didn't know what Sonny was doing. Like, how could he not know what he was doing?
I don't know what... Honestly, I don't know, Ben. This performance is really, really frustrating me. These guys know they've got 90 minutes to come out and perform. They're all rested. They're all, best conditions you could imagine. Food, lifestyle, hotels, massages, sports scientists, doctors.
Best training facilities.
Best training facilities. And this is what you come out and give. It's not good enough. It's no way near good enough, actually. It's no way near good enough.
Yeah. Come on, Spurs. Sonny.
They need the hair dryer treatment.
Yeah, they do.
Half-time.
And
That's what they
Ange
need.
better give it to them.
You better. Because this is pathetic. You've not even seen a shot on target. What am I watching? Look, again, horseshoeing it around. Where's the cutting edge? And again...
There is no cutting edge, man.
There is no cutting edge. No one willing to take a bloody risk on the ball and play a cutting ball that's going to cut through the defence. Instead, this little horseshoe stuff back round. Look again, round we go again. Bergvall all the way round the back, all the way now. It's so frustrating. Spence now trying to play a long ball forward to Tell. He's not managed to get on the end of it. Alkmaar clear it away, but we've won it back. Rodrigo Bentancur now. Archie Gray. Looking for the big man, Danso. Now what can Madders do? Can find Sonny. Come on, Captain
Spurs.
Magnificent. Do something. Here we go, Sonny. Good ball in.
Bit too much on it, but Spence revives it. Johnson!
At least it's a shot.
Probably our best shot of the game.
It's a start. Needs to keep it down.
This first half has literally just passed us all by. Nothing has happened in a positive light at all. Ange looking on. What are you going to do, Ange?
3 subs, mate. 3 subs. That's what we need. Tell doesn't offer anything in this striker's position. Literally nothing. You either play him off the wing and you put Solanke up top. It just doesn't work.
Thing is, yeah, you're right. He doesn't offer anything, but he's not getting no service either.
No, he's not. He's not. But still, Solanke, at least in corners, free kicks, he's a threat.
Yeah.
Tell's not a threat.
This is all we have are these 1-2s and we lose the ball. 1-2, lose the ball. 1-2, lose the ball.
Yep.
Just keep the ball, Tottenham.
That's
Come on,
it.
keep the ball. Just over 5 minutes to go till the break. Can we find something? Tell. Loses the ball again.
It's just, you can't. Get closer to each other. Help each other out. Do something. This is just, it's honestly, it is such a bad performance. It's such bad football.
Swear, this club, man. This club.
This club. Why not win? Yeah, this is why we don't win anything. This is exactly why we don't win anything. It's a gutless performance. It's coming into our most important game this season and just not showing up at all.
And I've seen the manager that walked through this door, yes? And you're just trying to protect the situation. Alibis, alibis, alibis. That's all I hear from this club. Fuck.
He wasn't wrong, was he?
Madison trying to orchestrate the play, but there's no movement.
Nothing. It's all way too slow. Nobody wants the ball either. Look, who's calling for it? Who's saying, give me the ball now? Doing a bail, you know? Give me the ball, I'll go score. Don't worry. I'll go do something. None of them. They're all hiding. Look at them.
I swear this team are going to send me to sleep. I'm getting more tired and more tired by the second just watching it. Doing my head in. What is that?
Honestly.
Like, what is that?
Honestly.
You've got so many options.
Lad, you know what? This is not far off like second division Israeli football. Literally, lad. This is what it's like. This is even there. It's a little bit better than this. This is poor. No coordination in the press. Look, Alkmaar can just pass it and just pick out a nice long ball and just pick someone out up top. It's ridiculous. And here they come again.
Here's Poku. One-on-one with Archie Gray here.
It's done him.
Done him down the side, and Danso gets it away. It's another corner to RZ Alkmaar. 42 minutes on the clock.
Do you know what? Given how this game's gone, 1-0 at half-time is not bad for us.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right.
It's not bad. Tell you what, Ange, you better think about some changes at half-time, mate, because this team that you've put out is not at the races. Little chip ball into the box. Oh, and it's a chance. Oh, and it's nearly... They're scrambling over the line. Oh, Spurs somehow managed to clear.
Now go now. Give him some help. Rush forward, players. Rush forward, Tottenham. Give him some options.
Too slow, look.
Nah, just let him get back in position. It's cool.
Too slow.
What are our tactics supposed to be? Like, here's Brandon Johnson into Maddison, checks in. Ah, could have been an opening there for Spurs.
I don't understand our tactics, Ben, to be honest with you.
It feels like we're just kind of banking on a bit of moment of magic from like a Maddison or something.
I don't understand really Ange ball. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Because I see some performances where we're attacking, we're free flowing, but then I see other performances where we struggle to create free chances.
Free kick to Alkmaar in a dangerous position. I tell you what, you won't have to worry too much about understanding Ange ball if we lose in this tie.
It's a late one from Danso there. It's going to be a chance for Alkmaar. Go as far as saying a terrible half for Tottenham. 1-0 down.
That's an understatement, mate.
Yeah.
Terrible half. It's been excruciatingly painful, man. 2-1 to Rangers out in Turkey.
Wow.
It's mad, though. You look at it, right? Rangers can go out to Jose's Fenerbahce and score 2 goals in the first half. Arsenal can go out to PSV.
Score 7.
Score 7, a much better side than RZ, and Arsenal have looked terrible all season. And we're struggling to 6th in the Dutch league.
We're struggling to create a chance against the 6th in the Dutch league.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spend money on players every year. We bring in... I don't know what we're doing. I don't know.
Here it comes. Ball comes in. Don't know what they're really doing there, RZ, but it comes in again at the back post, just above Poku's head, and maybe Spurs get it away. Sonny tried. Now Bergvall, and RZ just retained the possession. And it's
To
real
who?
hard work
To
here.
who are you flicking the ball on there? Oh.
Here it comes, Poku. Spurs get it away. Lucas Bergvall fouled.
Days.
And Spurs can get a bit of respite here. There were 2 minutes added on for stoppage time. We're nearly there at the end of the first minute. 1 minute left to play. Spence tries to find James Maddison's running behind. It's a good ball and Spurs win the corner. At least he's trying to find something. At least he's trying to, be a bit inventive. If you need to, go route 1. I don't mind that.
I don't mind it either. Just try and do something. Don't just knock the ball around the middle of the park and back and round it. It's just so boring. It's literally... we could fall asleep here watching that.
Literally. A corner to come in. Come on, make the most out of it. Get out of jail.
Good ball in.
Tried to find Danso, and it's a free kick. And that should be that for the first half.
Well, Ange. Time to figure out a way, mate.
Half-time whistle goes. It is RZ 1, Tottenham 0 in a pretty shambolic display, you've got to say. What do you say after that? Because we have 8 days rest before this game. Players coming back shouldn't have any fatigue that are really, no players on that pitch should be really fatigued or anything like that. They should all be at their peak fitness kind of thing going into the game. What are the excuses for that one?
There are none, Ben. There are none. Honestly, and I don't think you can even blame really Ange on this one. Like, the players out there tonight have lacked fight, lacked ambition, lacked a bit of creativity and ingenuity on the ball. Fight in the second ball, second challenge. Alkmaar look hungrier than us. Every single tackle, it seems to be them winning it. Every single second ball, it seems to be them winning it. A really, really tame performance. And, we sit here, we get excited before the games. You ask me for my predictions, I say 4-1. And I just look like a lemon every time.
Still on.
Mate, the thing is, it is still on. But the way we're playing, we'll be lucky if it's not 3 or 4-0 to Alkmaar. Because honestly, they had the chances to make it 2. Parrott went through on goal. Beautiful opportunity to go 2-0 ahead, and Vicario just manages to get the touch and make the save. Very, very poor half from Tottenham Hotspur. And it can only get better, right?
You would hope so. You'd hope so. Ange needs to lay into them. They need to make a few changes.
100%.
Tactically as well, it just seems like the players don't really have a clue what they're trying to do. There's no kind of passing into changes. There's no kind of real creating space. We can't lay a glove on them, really. And you got to be real, right? We're losing 1-0, but we're lucky it's 1-0. 1-0 flatters us massively going into this half-time. And, Troy Parrott goes 1-on-1 on goal. That was a big chance they created. There was one that went across the face of goal, which they forced a corner from, where if Troy Parrott gets there a second earlier, he probably puts it in the back of the net. They're the ones that are asking all the questions of the opposition defence. And I feel like these players are literally just playing. And they don't know what they're doing. It feels like they're confused out there. That's what it looks like.
It looks like there's no harmony.
It looks like we've just gone to the park, rounded up 11 players and put them on the pitch. They don't look like they've ever played with each other before.
And you know what? They look to me like they're hiding. There looks to me like there's players hiding on that pitch. They're not screaming for the ball, say, give it to me, I want to go and do something, I'm going to go put the ball in the back of the net. They all seem to be hiding behind the Alkmaar players, and I'm really disappointed. This is the biggest night of our season, and that's the way we've gone into it. First half, it's worrying. It's worrying. Actually.
The aggressive attacking nature of this team gone. Where is it gone? Because you've got a Sonny on the left, you've got Brennan on the right, and you've got Matisse Tell, who we're supposedly supposed to be spending 60 million on at the end of this season. So you're not saying like the personnel on the pitch isn't good enough. Bergval, Bentancur, Madison, Udogie, Spence, Danso, Gray, Vicario. I mean, there's no one on that lineup that you can say that is not good enough. Like where has the direct, intense, free-flowing attacking football gone? Where's it gone?
They left it up at the Etihad earlier in the year, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. The lack of intensity in the passing. You're not going to get around a low block defence or a defence sitting deep by passing the ball around the back like that, horseshoeing it around. That's not how you do it. You beat them by getting the ball wide, getting the ball into the box, taking shots, little bit of creativity around the box. That's how you're going to do it. A cutting edge pass. I really don't know what we're doing. And this is where I come to on Ange Ball. I don't really know what Ange Ball is, Ben, because if that's Ange Ball, that doesn't even look like football to me. what we were doing in that first half.
Yeah, just take the chance that Troy Parrott had, the one-on-one.
Yeah.
Where the hell is the midfield? And it's not the first time we've seen that this season.
Work. When you don't have Pape Matar Sarr in that midfield, you lack legs. They lack legs.
But Bergval's got legs. Bentancur's got legs.
But Bergval was trapped up top. He was pushed
Bergval
forward.
was the one that was on the attacking.
He
was the one attacking. Yeah, I get
why.
that. But where was Bentancur? Where was someone trying to cover for Bergval?
They don't know. These players don't have enough time with each other player in the midfield to know when to hold and when to stay. It's not like you have 3 nailed-on midfielders that start in, week out. It's always chopping and changing. So they don't have that complicity that they would in, like, when you think of some of the great midfield in duos, Xavi and Iniesta. You know where Xavi's going to be, and you know where Iniesta's going to be and what Iniesta's going to do on the ball. But with our players, you never know from week to week. It's going to be a Bissouma, it's going to be Sarr, it's going to be Maddison, it's going to be Bergval, it's going to be Kulu sometimes. And I've been saying this to you for I think it's probably about the last 2 years. I don't think he knows his best midfield. And I still think that.
I remember going up to Everton with you when Richarlison scored those 2 goals. That was midway through last season. You were saying it then.
Yep.
And it's probably still the case now.
Still the case now. It really is. Like, who's your nailed-on 6?
I mean, I think his nailed-on 6 right now is Bentancur. Bentancur is very up and down, He can put in a really good performance. Some games he's
amazing, yeah.
And then he can put performances like he did at Villa Park and at Anfield. So, yeah, I mean, these players just very up and down, very hot and cold. You're looking at players like Maddison, Bentancur, Sonny to a certain extent. These players are supposed to be the experienced players on this pitch trying to guide these young players through it. And I'm just not seeing that.
No, I'm not seeing that either. It's worrying. I'll be honest with you. The one word that comes to mind when I think about that performance, that first half, is worrying. To think that these players as well, you can't pump yourself up for a knockout game in Europe. Are you serious?
When it's the only thing you have left to play for.
It's the only thing you have left to play for. You can't pump yourselves up. You can't get fired up. You know what, as well, I'm looking at my captain. I'm looking at Sonny, and not to be harsh here, but I'm looking at Sonny. Grab these players. Fire them up, Sonny. Fire them up. What are we doing? Crack some heads together. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to fire these boys up. Because we need a hell of a better performance in that second half if we want to have any chance of staying in this tie.
It's just unfortunate the way that they did score RZ, because it becomes from a complete freak event.
Yeah.
Where Troy Parrott just, puts it into the mixer, Bergval slices it, and it loops over Vicario, loops over Jed Spence.
Freak goal.
And it goes into the back of the net. I mean, that is the only way that they did put the ball in the back of the net, albeit they did have many other chances apart from that. It's just really unfortunate that it had to come off a Lucas Bergval. And I think Lucas, to be fair to him, I think he has responded in the right manner. He has, he's trying to do something. He's trying to show that ingenuity. He's trying to drive the team forward. But do you reckon there is a case maybe with Bergval that he's trying a bit too hard when he's on the ball?
I think so. And I think that kind of happens with young players as well, like Lucas.
Especially when something like that happens.
Exactly. You want to prove to your teammates that you're worth it, and you're at the right level you should be. He just needs to put it to the back of his head, because we know what a good footballer he is. Everyone makes mistakes. It was a slice clearance. It's just a shame he's done it on such a big stage, But yeah, the way to redeem himself is just keep playing, keep putting his head down, playing the football. He played some lovely passes there towards the end of the half, lovely outside of the boot. He's a phenomenal young man and young footballer. So I'm sure you won't let it affect him. I want to see, not just him, but I want to see the whole team come out with a bit of fire in your belly. You know what I mean, Ben? Like, this is a huge night. It's huge. It's a huge night, and I don't know where the leaders are on that pitch, because I'm looking at them. and I'm not really seeing anyone.
It's something that we say week in, week out, isn't it?
It is.
And it's a hard one to take. And you really thought with the rest that Spurs had coming into this game, with the tired legs, the RZ, you know, coming into this game, and it just hasn't materialized like that by any stretch of the imagination. If you look at the stats, right, 65% possession to Spurs, 35%.
Yeah.
And it is something I've noticed, that Spurs usually play a lot better when we have less of the ball. When we're the ones, like, you know, soaking up the pressure a little bit and then hitting them on the counter attack. When we're asked to dominate a game and dominate possession,
don't know what to do.
We kind of lack ideas, don't we?
We don't know what to do with it.
And, you know, with that, they've had 9 attempts. We've had 3. They've had 4 on target. We've had 0. And 1 big chance created for them. Obviously, 0 big chances created for us.
We haven't had anything. We haven't had the closest thing that resembles a chance was that Brennan shot right at the end.
Yeah. And that was like not even a half chance.
Pop shot outside the box. Yeah.
So, yeah, really hard to take in this first half. Where do you... Well, let me ask you this. Who do you think Spurs' best performing player was in that first half? And I'm going to ask the same to you guys out there in the chat. Who do you think Spurs' man of the match is for that first 45 minutes? Are there any candidates?
They're all as bad as each other, to be honest with you. I'd love to pick out somebody to highlight, but there really isn't. I'm
gonna highlight 2 players. I'm gonna highlight Archie Gray, because I feel like without him and his blocks and his challenges, you know, it could have been
2 or 3.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think Archie's done really well at the back, and also Jed. I think Jed's playing well at right back.
I hear that. I do think though Archie, as good as he has been, he also fell asleep a little bit for that chance for Parrott. That's not something. As a central defender, you cannot be letting a player get in between you and Danso there, and that was a very dangerous. That's something he's got to be aware of, Archie. But yeah, I do agree. He's apart from that, he's been playing well. Jed having a decent game. Just no one's had an impact enough for me to say, you know, oh, he's standing out. For me,
do you not think with Jed though, like, he's the one that can get the ball in those tight areas, beat a few men, and you know, release the ball to maybe a Brennan Johnson in space or a Bergvall through the middle? Yeah, I think he's done it a few times.
You know, he linked up well with Johnson a couple of times, but I need to see a little bit more of that. I need to see more overlapping runs, more, you know, even if he's not going to overlap, cut in and have a shot, Jed. You know, we know he's got an eye for goal. Don't be scared to do that. You know, the goals need to come from somewhere, and at the moment, there's a lack of creativity on the pitch. So we need players like Spence, like Maddison, like Bergvall to create a little bit of something for us.
But you also have with Spence, he is also able to see the game and drive the team forward and play that ball over the top. He goes direct, and James Maddison's making that run in behind. No one else is doing that.
It's true. It's true.
No one else is doing that. So I'll give it to Spence, probably my man, the match of the first half. And look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like he's putting a worldie out there, because I don't think anyone's putting a worldie out there. But I do think out of a bad bunch, I think
he's been the best of a bad bunch. Yeah, I hear that. I want to see a lot more fire in the belly second half and some passion to play for that Spurs shirt, because you know this is my worry, Ben, and it's been my worry for a good few years now when it comes to Tottenham and a lot of our players. Are a lot of these guys just in it for the money? They don't care about the shirt, the passion, the fans. They're just there to pick up a check at the end of the day. And to me, that performance there, that's kind of a check picker upper, you know. I'm just here to, you know, cash in my paycheck and carry on, because there was no fight in that first half from Spurs.
Yeah, so what do you want to see in the second half in terms of changes from the manager? How many changes do you think there will be?
3 changes.
And who are those changes going to be, do you reckon?
Solanke's got to come on for me. Focal point, yep.
Here's
Odebear, that's a start. I would have liked to see him come on.
Odebear for Tell. So what's that?
Sonny up top, Odebear on the left. I like that. And is Sarr on the bench?
Sarr is on the bench, yeah.
I'll put Sarr on.
I think this is the only change.
I'll put Sarr on for Rodrigo Bentancur.
So Sonny has moved into the 9 and Odebear has moved out to the left-hand side, which should suggest to me that Sonny will probably give it another 15 minutes until Solanke comes on or something.
Yeah, 15, 20.
All right, well, the players are out there for the second half. Sonny has moved into the number 9.
And did we see Sonny there pumping them up there in a little huddle? Good, that's what I want to see.
He always does that, though. Like, that is Sonny. Sonny does do that on a regs. You just don't see it. All right.
Come on, Spurs. Come
Second half, Tottenham.
Come on, you Spurs.
And better have laid into them.
Big time.
Big 45 minutes for Wilson Odebear. I want to see what you got, mate. Second half is underway. Bentancur. First touches for Wilson Odebear. Plays it back for Kevin Danso, who plays it all the way back to Vicario. Bentancur. Spurs trying to move the ball a bit quicker, but Danso loses out to Classy. But well played from Destiny Udogie to win the ball straight back. But he loses it straight away to Classy, who's trying to find the player in behind, and Danso's going to shepherd that out for a goal kick. That's shocking, really. How do you lose the ball, win the ball back, and then lose it so quickly after?
We like living on the edge, don't we? This is where the playing out the back stuff annoys me, Ben. Yeah, what have we done there in playing out the back? We've just lost possession high up the pitch. What have we done there?
So what do you do in that situation then?
Hoof it. Get it long.
The thing is, right, if you hoof it, it's just going to come back anyway because you've got Son. Son is not one to like win it in the air, you know what I mean?
That's why we need Solanke on.
Yeah.
So we can have someone
to... what I'm saying.
At least...
you hear what I'm saying? Though?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. It's just, it frustrates the daylight out of me when we're trying to play out the back and we can't do it. Again, look, we've tried to play it out the back and we've just lost possession again. Look for space. Look for players that are in space. Even if you need to chip the ball forward 30, 40 yards.
A little dink in midfield, yeah.
A little dink into midfield. Be smart about it. This just going endlessly across the back. What is it? It's not football
it's
to me.
Playing us into pressure.
It's playing into your opponent's hands time after time.
Spence loses it now. We just keep losing the ball. We cannot keep it for love nor money.
Someone needs to find a bit of space on the pitch. You know why Messi was the best player I've ever seen? It's not because of what he could do on the ball. It's for the pockets of space that he could find on the pitch. You'd be like, where's Messi? He's not doing anything. No, he's in the space. He's in the space.
Chelsea won up in the Conference League. Fantastic.
They'll be looking to win that, won't they? I think they're the strongest side in there.
We should be looking to win this.
Mate.
Who are they even playing, Chelsea? Copenhagen. Here we go, trying to play out the back again with Vicario. Dadso. Udogie. It's a poor ball.
This is what I mean.
Udogie, man.
But if you don't have players that can play this game, then don't play this game.
Udogie's been doing that all afternoon, man.
It's honestly... And this half press, you know, it just wastes our energy. Either you press or don't press at
100%.
all. Either press or don't press at all.
Press in packs as well. There's no point just one guy going up there. There's no one
person running around like an
idiot.
There's no this. Honestly,
Joe Talks Footy says, "Can you name all the?"
Look how easy this is for them.
There's no time for that, Joe Talks Footy. I'm sorry, but there's no time for that. But here comes Lucas Bergvall. Bergvall's gonna have a crack. Oh, just wide of the post, and it's a goal kick.
Decent effort from Bergvall. At least he's having a shot.
Someone have a go.
That's what I want to see.
Just have a go.
Yeah, just have a... Oh, that's it. Got to win the ball there. Well done.
Udogie, Maddison. Odebear. In behind to a doggy. Get a good ball in the box. Oh. Unlucky Tottenham. A bit better.
That's it, Spence. Well done.
Oh, fuck off!
He's given that as a foul. I can't believe that. It's a physical sport, football. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous refereeing.
It's a shoulder to shoulder, man.
Shoulder to shoulder.
What are we doing here? Seriously, what are we doing here?
Five minutes into the second half, and Spurs have looked a little bit more lively. Bergvall with a decent effort.
Troy Parrott.
That's it. Well done. Spurs clearing it away. Can you win the second ball? You got to win the second ball, though. This is where second balls in football are so important, and we haven't been winning the second balls in this one today. Got to be alive to it. Now quickly, Spurs. We're 1-0 down here. Come on, let's get on with it. Now switch the play. Oh. Goal kick. See, look at the space. Look at where the referee is, Ben, yeah? Look how much space there is in the middle of the park there for someone to float into. Yet we just give it away. Every time. Oh, my God.
Spencer's lost the ball about 2 or 3 times there trying to play out the back.
It's just shocking, honestly. And Maddison, he's not coming to try and link up and link the play. You got to try and link it up, Madders.
Good play from Sonny. Here's
Here we
Wilson
go.
Odebear.
Go on,
Run at him, son. Sonny on the outside as well. Go on, Sonny. Here's Son. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Over the bar.
Looks like it took a little bobble there right at the end. Unlucky. That's the right idea, though. At least Sonny's trying to make things happen. Wilson doing all right there as well.
It's true, but he's got to be doing better. There's an opening there.
Yeah, it was a decent opportunity.
It's a foul from Archie Gray on Troy Parrott. And it's a free kick inside the centre circle for RZ Alkmaar.
Wilson Odebear trying to put the press on, but too easy for Alkmaar. Good ball in.
Troy Parrott
it should
out
be
to
2.
Poku. Good save from Vicario. Oh my God, it's this goal kick to Tottenham.
We're hanging on, Ben. We're hanging on out in Holland. Poku's unlucky not to find the corner there. He's done well.
Here we go. Lucas Bergvall charging into the RZ half. He's got options. He finds Brennan Johnson on the right-hand side. Now show for him. Show for him. A doggy. Out wide to James Maddison, who's done nothing today, James Maddison. Odebear trying to find a doggy in behind. A doggy gets caught behind 2 players and it finds its way back to the keeper.
I want to see Big Dom on. That's it. Well won.
Come on, Lucas. Lucas Bergvall.
That's a foul, ref.
Fake shot, wins a foul.
No
well
foul.
done, Bergvall.
No
What?
foul.
He what? I thought he blew.
I think he was saying get up.
Bloody hell. Anyway, still retain the possession.
Looked like
Maddison.
a foul to me.
That wasn't a foul, but Spence's one was. Make it make sense. Oh, God. It's Brennan.
So wasteful.
Here we go. RZ Alkmaar. Oh my God. Danso got burnt. To the back post to Poku, and it's a bit far wide now. Yeah, it's a good shout. Someone in the comments just says get Destiny off, and you know what? I would take Destiny off, bring Porro on, get Spence at left back and Porro right back.
Yes, and if you can add Solanke into that equation as well, because I think we need a threat from set pieces, corners, even these crosses that are coming in. You know.
Oh my God! Danso's missed it. Troy Parrott. Danso did recover. It looked like for a second Troy Parrott was in.
It may yet be.
And another goal in Turkey. Rangers are 3-1 up.
That's an unbelievable result.
Here's Poku. Plays it back to Jordi Classy. Now it's out wide on the right-hand side. Playing it around us like we're not there a little bit, RZ. Here's Poku.
Tottenham. What's it going to be, lads? Do we want to stay in this tournament or not?
Corner.
Should do better than that. Shouldn't be conceding a corner from there, you doggy.
I think it's been a real weak display from Doggy.
Yeah. He's not been at the races, has he?
Not one shot on target yet. Nearly an hour of football played.
It's ridiculous.
Not one.
It's ridiculous.
They've had 5.
Honestly, it's pathetic. Oh, you can't even hold on to the ball, Spurs. What?
Why do we do this to ourselves every week? Why do we get up for every game being like, yeah, we can go and do it. We can go and do it. We're going to batter them today. We should know better.
We should. Do you know what? Maybe that's what I need to do next time I come in here. Just predict the worst and then
hope for the best.
Hope for the best. I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go.
Hope for the best and expect the worst. That's Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, Destiny.
Find a white shirt. Find a white shirt.
There, Destiny. Plays it back to Vicario. Archie Gray.
Now, who's coming to the ball? Madison should be running towards the ball.
Gray, straight to Poku.
Why?
Poku.
I don't understand what these players are doing on the pitch, Ben. Seriously. They're not even running for each other. They're not trying to help each other out. It's like you said, they've just picked them and you're on Hackney Marshes playing with 11 players, random players. There's nobody helping each other. There's no one coming to the ball. There's no one asking for it. Oh, this is bad.
Manchester United have just got a goal out in Sociedad.
Of course they have. Of course they have. They'll end up knocking them out. And in one of their worst seasons ever, they'll get to Europa League final.
Yeah. Can we please get Porro on the pitch? Get a bit of creativity. Someone that knows how to cross the ball. And Dom Solanke.
I'll get Pape Mate Sarr on. I think we're missing the legs in midfield. I'd take off Bentancur. I'd take off... We've got nothing.
This performance has been embarrassing.
Yep. This just shows you how far we're off the big boys in football, you know?
Can't even compete against RZ Alkmaar.
Exactly. This just shows you how far the par is between us and the big boys. Everyone saw what Real were doing yesterday in Atletico. We're no way near. We're no way near.
Man said Real and Atletico.
But that's where we should be competing, Ben. That's where we should be competing, right at the top of European football in the Champions League. We were competing there. We got to the final of the Champions League. We had amazing performances against Real Madrid.
Yeah, and it's been downhill ever since.
Exactly. Well, I'd say it's been like up and down, you know, like with we'll have a new manager bounce for like a month.
We were here, right? And then we went there and it was like just on that kind of level.
Yeah.
We never like...
Yeah. Oh, we never got back to those heights of Poch. Never.
Here comes Brennan Johnson.
No way.
Come on, Brennan. Oh, trying to find Bergval. He loses out and it's a throw in to RZ. He takes it quickly, and here comes Poku.
They're showing you how to play quick. How have they managed to hold on to that there and win the free kick? They want it more than us. These players are not interested, Ben. These do not look like hungry players to me.
Dadso wants it. That's not a foul. He won the ball.
Troy Parrott. Tell you what, I don't want to ever see Tottenham Parrot in this performance, because this is shocking. This is actually shocking.
This is a parrot of performances, though. This is a parrot of previous performances.
I don't think we've been that bad this season. This is probably the worst I've seen us this season, I think.
Have you not been watching us over the last 3 months? We've been shocking. We're where we are in the table for a reason.
Yeah.
It's where we deserve to be right now.
Alkmaar flowing forward again.
Offside.
Big party in Alkmaar tonight with this result, I'll tell you that much.
Sim won't be partying, that's for sure.
No.
Bentancur picks up the yellow. And did I say he was one of the ones that if he picks up a yellow, he's out for the...
Misses
next game.
Did I not say sub him for Sarr 2 minutes ago?
Another suspension for Rodrigo Bentancur incoming. Why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? He's losing his head there a little bit, Bentancur, isn't he?
He's got that South American hot blood in him.
What are we waiting for, though? Where are the changes?
I don't know, Ben.
62 minutes. It's got no better in this second half.
Mate, this is where a top manager at half-time would have made more than the one change. That performance in the first half was deserving of a triple, if not quadruple change. Because those players they did. If I could, I would have taken off more. That's how bad they all were.
Brought on more, you mean?
I would have brought on more. I love Mikey Moore. Do you know what, Ben? When I'm down at the stadium, he's one of the only players that makes me get up off my seat when he's dribbling at a player.
Yeah.
One of the only ones. Quick, Tottenham. Where's the accuracy in the... They can't even pass the ball out. Bloody hell.
Why?
It's a 3-yard ball.
Make us sit through this crap.
It's a 3-yard ball, Ben.
Week in, week out, man.
What are they doing?
Don't know if I can take this anymore. Seriously. This is shocking. We just can't handle their press. They're too aggressive and too intense for us. We just can't handle it.
But this is where plan B comes in, right? The chip ball forward, the looking down the lines, the ball over the top. Something different. I wonder who will be the manager to have the balls to go back to like a 4-4-2 or something like that, and just go back to just knocking balls in. Because this isn't football for me. This knocking it knocking it round the back to nobody. This time it seems to have worked though. We've actually managed to play it out the back, but then gone and lost the ball. Who's the yellow for? Handball.
Coop Miners gets booked. Yeah,
for the
just
pull
holds
back.
back Spence there. And has another little bite.
Well, if you may as well, if you did, got caught for the first one, you may as well put the second one in as well.
25 minutes gone. Can Spurs just muster up something? It'll be a bit of a robbery if we come away with this with a draw.
Worse than Liverpool's robbery last night?
Nah, definitely not. Liverpool's robbery last night was one of the biggest robberies I've seen in football.
Mate.
Oh my God. That could have been 7-0 PSG.
I was thinking in that first half, how have Paris not scored?
I know.
I was like, how?
Alisson put in one of the best goal kicking displays you'll ever see.
Unreal. But you know what? I love it. I love seeing Paris get screwed over in the Champions League. Every year it happens, and every year I'm happy about it. Again and again.
I'm a Bayern Munich fan in the Champions League this year.
With Harry, yeah?
Man, see a man, whatever they're saying is. Forza Bayern. Come on, offen the Bayern.
Make a change to Real winning it pretty much every year.
Yeah.
Although, who can beat them? Maybe Bayern are the only team that can really challenge.
Here's Madison.
Do you see? When we're in these positions, I feel like we're missing men in attack. Does that make sense? So even though we've got all these numbers up, we're not even a threat because there aren't enough players on the edge of the box. I feel like
they're too far apart from each other.
Yeah.
And it feels like in every phase of the game, so when we're attacking, it looks like we're light up front. When the ball's in midfield, it looks like we're light in midfield. And when we're defending as well, it looks like we're light in defence.
Yep. I agree.
Was that Muller-Wolf that got the booking?
Yeah.
If it is, he's also suspended for the next game.
That's a really, really great run by Spence, and he's just pulled him back there.
I know, it was Poku.
Poku.
Spence has done well, drawn a few fouls.
Now, can we do something? This is a really dangerous position. Really dangerous position.
Come on, Madison.
Need a good ball in.
Here we go. 68 minutes on the clock.
Come on, Madders.
We need to pull something out of the bag. Spurs have been horrific, but I won't care if we get a goal. Madison. Doesn't even beat the first man. Here's Jed Spence. Oh, come on, Jed. Come on, Jed.
The thing is, you watch games and you can see which way they're swinging. This game doesn't look like it's going to swing into our direction at all. It just doesn't. If anything, I wouldn't put it past Alkmaar getting a second here on the break. And I hate to be negative. It's just this is what the team is showing me.
You're not negative. You're a realist. Where's the changes, Ange? Come on.
70th minute.
Two 2-0 Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. He says change is coming. Three changes for Spurs, apparently. Sar's coming on.
It's 20
Porro's
minutes
coming
enough.
on. And Solanke's coming on.
About time. About bloody time. And do you know what? The main player that I think will make the difference is actually Sar. I think he's been... That's what we've been missing in the middle.
He actually made a really positive impact the last time he came on.
Yeah.
Done really well.
Yeah.
Jory with the members chat says, no transition. We are either bunch up or split too far apart. The shape is broken and invites endless press.
Yeah.
Ange has one system and the rest is amateur tactics. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more with you, Jory. It just looks like we're absolutely clueless on that pitch and can't handle what anything at RZ throw at us. We can't play out the back. When we're up front, it's just players too far apart from each other. When they're bursting through the midfield is all out at sea. Big up to you, Jory.
Yeah, I have to agree with everything he said there as well. I can't understand what the tactics were in this game here today, and how he set us up to win this. Because have we seen a shot on target?
No, not one.
Not one in 70 minutes of football. It's just not good enough. It's no way near good enough, and I don't want to hear any more stories anymore. This or that, or we've got players out, or. This is just not good enough. It's no way near good enough.
The doggy off. Son off.
About time.
Sociedad have just equalised against Manchester United from a penalty. And I'm sure Bentancur will be the last man to come off. Bentancur or Bergvauer, I guess. Maddison. Wow.
Not surprised.
I know, I'm not surprised.
What's he done?
He's gone for a creative player to go off for,
legs.
Yeah. But I shouldn't be surprised. Maddison rarely lasts more than 70 minutes in the game.
No.
He's been terrible, though.
He looks disinterested, Maddison.
Yeah, I just don't get Maddison. Sometimes he looks disinterested. Sometimes he's bang on the money. First couple of games he had after returning from injury, he looked really good, but last couple of games now has been poor.
Up and down, very up and down.
Are these changes going to have the desired impact? Here's Pedro Porro.
Clipped up towards Dom Solanke.
It's good to see Dom Solanke back, though.
It is.
Bergvauer.
There. He's got to learn when to do things and when not to do things. Because he could have just played the way you're facing there and knocked it back.
Well played, Lucas Bergvauer. Come on. Flood forward, guys. Come on. Where is everyone?
Who wants the ball? Who's helping him? Look.
This is what I was talking about. When we're attacking, they're just too far apart from each other.
Yep. There's not enough help. Look, we need more players in the attack. More. Who's there?
Oh, my God. What was that?
You thought he had a runner, but the runner was taken out.
Do you not look up? No looking up?
I guess not.
You're just going to pass it and assuming someone's going to be there.
Not even a bit of peripheral vision. Not even a little
He wasn't even under pressure. Where's his booking? It's classy again.
He should have been booked from the opening. He's proper done him. He's proper done Bergvauer there. I think he's given a little, a cheeky elbow to the ribs. Got just over 15 minutes to go here in Alkmaar to try and rescue something from this game.
Spence to Sarr. Come on. Show a bit of something about you. Porro tries to find Sarr with the long ball. It's going to fall to Jed Spence. He wins the header. Solanke came.
Got to win the second ball.
Oof.
Really, Solanke. That's it.
Passing has just been all over the shop,
Terrible.
hasn't it? Fuck me,
Terrible.
man.
They
5-yard passes.
5-yard passes they can't string together here. Do you know what? If I could, for the next Premier League game, I'd put in 5 academy players. I'd leave 5 of them on the bench. Because it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I think half of these players are mercenaries for Spurs, Ben. They don't care. They're picking up a paycheck. They'll be gone in a year or 2.
Do you reckon it is that? Do you reckon it is players? Is it a play issue today or is it a tactical issue?
I think it's both. It's a player issue and it's a tactical issue. For me, it's more on the players tonight because they've shown nothing. They've shown absolutely nothing here. It's been a pathetic performance from Spurs. We've not even laid a glove on them. What is that?
On,
I mean,
man.
These players. It's like they're individually playing. They're not playing as a team.
Take some responsibility, someone. Please take some responsibility.
There's none. They're all hiding. Bergvall, maybe the only one that tried.
Come on, boy. Come on, Spence. He finds Wilson Odebear. Someone get a good ball in the box. There's no one even in the box.
And they want you to have the ball there. They don't care when you have the ball there. Who cares? What are you going to do with it? It's all too easy. Who's overlapping? Where's the runners? Knocking it back again. Spurs all the way back to the halfway line and Danso yet again. Looking for Spence though. Spence chipped the ball forward. It's actually a very decent ball. Who's there to support him? Wilson Odebears came. Spence now. Back to him. Just trying to work a little angle. Gone all the way back though to the defenders. Danso. Now Odebear. Back to Danso. And this is fine, you know, we knock the ball around, we have possession. It will say on the stats we've had 68% possession or whatever it is, but it's useless.
I'm starting to think that possession stats negative if we have more possession.
I swear.
You know what I mean? It is.
Lad,
it impacts us negatively.
Negatively. We just do nothing with the ball.
Lost the ball again.
He's going to foul him.
Fucking again, man. Again and again and again. Basically, we could play like that action and just replay it the whole fucking 90 minutes. That's all that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Spurs. Bergvall. Try and find Johnson in behind, and that goes out for a goal kick to Alkmaar. And Bergvall looks injured here. It's the last thing we need. Alkmaar player down injured as well here. 2 players down. Both of them just holding their ankles. No one's getting medical treatment. Brahim and Belic. Triple change, actually, for Alkmaar. Just over 10 minutes. About to go into the last 10 minutes here. Sarr and Dancer went up together. Both won it. Troy Parrott's trying to battle Archie Gray, but Archie Gray comes out on top. Well played, Archie.
Unbelievable
that is
play
top quality
from Archie
stuff.
Gray.
It's a poor execution of the pass. Bentancur out wide. Oh, what is that?
Pathetic. Oh, but he's won it back and committed the foul.
I swear, yeah, this game, it's been like, anytime you see something good, it followed up with something bad.
Yeah, 100%.
Every time.
Every time. We've struggled to play 5-yard passes in this game. I don't know what it is either. You think we've had the rest. We've had the days off. We've had players coming back from injury. There's everything there to go out and have a good performance tonight, but nope.
Adam Coloretti with the super chat saying, appreciate it's very tactical these days and manager is crucial, but never seen senior players with this players that need so much direction.
Yeah.
Severe lack of leadership and quality, in my opinion.
Bang on.
Who is undeniably world class. Troy Parrott's going off.
He'd be kicking himself if he didn't score that.
Yeah.
Such a great opportunity to go two up.
Big up, Adam. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. 9 minutes left to play. Spurs need to find something. Are we going to go through the whole game without another shot on target?
Yeah.
Are we back in the Nuno days?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it, Ben. Shambolic performance.
Oh, my God.
Nearly another own goal. Spence this time.
The cross comes in and Spence just slices it.
Oh, my days. It was offside anyway, but... Oh, a lovely little flick from Bergvall there. Played up towards Dom Solanke. Couldn't win it, though. And the keeper will retrieve. Copenhagen got one back against Chelsea. It's 2-1 out in Denmark. Well won. But Spurs again failing to win the second ball. Alkmaar come at us again. And I think they'll be disappointed they haven't extended the lead here, Ben. I think
They'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, because we were here for the taking.
This is actually, if this stays at 1-0, it's probably a fair result to take back to Tottenham. With only a 1-goal deficit, you still expect Spurs to turn that round in the second leg. But if you play anything similar to this, then there's
we're
no
going
chance
out.
of it. Yeah.
No, if we play like this, we are out. Get rid, Spence. Bloody hell. And this is what I mean. This kind of persistence to dribble out the back and play out the back and do this. I don't care about what we do here. I care about what we do at the other end. We haven't even had a shot. And they care about this dribbling stuff and passing out the back. I couldn't care less.
And it's going to go wrong at some stage and you're going to give away a goal.
I'm sick of it.
Bergvall loses it. Oh, he's fouled.
Might go back to watching my Israeli second division after this, Ben. This might be
a better watch.
Yeah, might be a bit more action. No way near good enough. I don't know how Ange is going to be able to explain this one away.
It's just who we are, mate.
Solanke doing well there, fighting for it. He's won a throw-in. Quickly now. Pape Sarr, back to Solanke. Solanke, oh, has he caught him in the face there? I think he has, you know.
I'm not going to send him off, surely.
No, it's not a sending off. The player was ducking down into it, and Solanke had every right to kick the ball, to go for the ball. But I think he has just caught him. Let's have a little look. Yeah, the head's going low.
That is a high foot, though. Is that not a high foot?
Not really, because his head's down so low. I don't think that's a high foot. Like, think about it. If you're stooping down that low.
No, I get what you're saying. Even so, I did think his foot was a little high, but, you know, maybe not as high as...
Not like the Mateta one the other day with...
No, nothing like that.
Days. Do you know what? If he had actually hit that, if he had connected properly, I think that could have killed him. He's lucky that it grazed off the top of him and kind of went above him.
You know, Joey Barton, that idiot, came out and said that wasn't a red card.
I won't even bother that with a response, to be honest with you. Honestly, the guy, he nearly took his head off. He could have literally taken his head off.
Come on, man.
Oh, handball. It's not going to be given, though. Four minutes left in this Europa League tie. Alkmaar with a corner. They'll be looking to get a second. They know that a one-goal lead going back to Tottenham might not be enough. Then again, having said that, if we play like this, it will be more than enough. Ball's whipped in. Oh, there's someone on a back stick. Oh, it's come back in. Cleared away.
Classy puts it back into the mixer. And it's going to be another corner to Alkmaar. This is an unbelievable result. Rangers 3-1 out in Fenerbahce.
Mad.
Jose must be fuming.
Mate.
.87 minutes, and it's a corner to Alkmaar. We're 1-0 down. And it's been a shambolic display. So passive. Here it comes. Bentancur gets it away. Can Spurs break here? Spurs players flooding forward. Here's Rodrigo Bentancur. Finds someone. He does. Finds Wilson Odobert. Odobert. He shoots. First shot on target for Spurs. In the 87th, borderline 88th minute. Solanke fighting and battling, but RZ get it away. And Spurs can camp now.
Can we...
in RZ's half.
Can we rescue a draw from this terrible, terrible game of football?
Spence.
Here we go.
In.
Oh.
Sarr. Plays it to Bentancur. Porro.
Nobody wants to shoot.
Danso. Bergvall. Spurs just playing it around, trying to find some sort of opening, and it's back with Danso now. Bentancur. Bentancur still on the ball. Bentancur still on the ball. Still Bentancur.
What a run.
Out wide to Porro. Porro crosses it in, trying to find Solanke, but RZ get it away.
Thought Bentancur was going to go all the way
no,
there.
he should have.
Oh my days.
He's trying his own little Ricky Villa thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was brilliant bit of play there.
Here's Odobert.
Go on, Wilson. Go on, Wilson.
Gets tackled. And Poku can get it clear, but only as far as Sarr.
Well done, Pape.
Sarr keeps
well
the ball.
done.
Bentancur.
Here we go. Spence.
Come on, Jed. Sarr.
Nice. Nice little fake there by Sarr. Rodrigo.
Why hasn't it taken us for 88 minutes
I
to do
don't
this?
get it. I don't, honestly. It's like they've suddenly kicked into gear in the last minute of the game. But notice how as soon as Sarr came on, we had more legs in the midfield. We started controlling and dominating.
Here we go. The ball to Solanke, and the keeper can gobble that one up.
It's just too close.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's done his hamstring.
Oh, no.
Solanke's done his hamstring. Ladies and
Oh,
gents.
no.
Solanke's done his
He's
hamstring.
playing with strapping on his leg.
He's fucked. No,
Oh, Solanke's done.
he's done. His season's over, guys. He's
Oh,
He's
fuck.
he's done.
We are a joke, man. We are a fucking joke. Three minutes added on for stoppages. And is Solanke going to have to come off here?
He'll have to come off, mate. He's done his hamstring. He's done something, or his hip. Is it his hip more than his hamstring? He's in some discomfort there, Big Dom. Can't catch a break. He was never injured before he came to Tottenham.
Never.
Never. Comes to Tottenham, 3 in a year. What are we doing wrong, Ben? What are we at the grassroots level of football? We are going wrong on in so many ways. So many ways. Dane Scarlett being readied. So it looks like yet again Spurs have reintroduced a player for him to get injured coming back on.
This cannot be coincidence that this keeps happening. I'm
be.
sorry, this cannot be coincidence. It can't be a spate of bad luck.
It can't be.
Surely. Van der Ven it's happened to. Romero it's happened to.
Richarlison.
Odegaard it's happened to. Richarlison it's happened to. And now Solanke.
We're either bringing them back way too early or we're not managing their minute. There's something going on. This is just, it's not normal at all. You can say freak injuries. There's 4 or 5 of them that it's happened to.
Well, we're well into the 3 minutes of added on time. We're into the second minute. There will be more added on surely for that Dom Solanke injury.
Please don't. Just blow the whistle now. I'll take the 1-0.
Doesn't look good for Dom Solanke.
No.
He's had to be helped round the pitch. He can't walk. Where's the stretcher? Why are they making him walk?
I don't know, mate.
Well, we're over the allotted 3 minutes.
Mate, he's the one we needed fit as well for the rest of the season for us to have any chance of doing something. Where's Harry Kane when you need him? Oh, yeah.
He's winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich. That's where he is.
Exactly. See that header yesterday?
Oh, world class.
Lad.
World class.
Lad. And when you think what we could have achieved with a Harry Kane in this team, that's what annoys me so much about this club, about Daniel Levy, the way things are run, about everything. Everything. No serious team that wants to compete at the best sells their best players. That's what we did.
Yeah.
And not only did we sell our best player, our best homegrown talent that we raised from a boy.
But he wanted to leave.
He was one of our own.
He wanted to leave. Why did he want to leave?
Well, we all know why.
Yeah, because there's no ambition at this club.
Exactly. I would have wanted to leave as well.
Yeah. Here we go. Last chance saloon for Tottenham.
Foul.
No foul.
Oh.
We've played nearly 5 minutes of stoppage time, the 3 minutes that were added on. Surely this is the last chance. Porro in. Oh, probably Spurs' best chance of the game. And it fell to Wilson Odobert with the header, and it's gone wide and high. Game over. The game is finished here. AZ Alkmaar 1, Tottenham 0. At least it was only 1-0 and we're still in this tie, because this tie could have been over. It could have been a 2-3, 4-0 job, seriously, with the amount of chances they had in the first half. I think we limited them a bit in the second half, and credit for that, but we just got no threat whatsoever. Literally no threat. We're going to come back live for you guys in a few minutes on the post-match reaction. Big up to Amir for coming in and having to endure that pile of shit with me for the last 90 minutes. Big up to all of you guys in the comments. If you do stick around on this stream, you'll get redirected right to the instant match reaction. But we'll see you there, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.